Well, hi Sagittarius. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your February reading. Wow. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Sagittarius, let's find out, what can you expect coming up in your life? If this reading does not resonate, check your moon sign. That's your private and emotional side. If it does resonate, it's probably your reading. All cards are male or female. So Sagittarius, what can you expect coming up in February? Okay, the overall energy here is the Eight of Swords. You're not really moving. You're just kind of been stuck. This is kind of by choice and not moving. There's a lot of swords of truth and clarity all around you. And you're kind of bound in being stuck because you're not really looking at them. See, you're blindfolded. Your feet aren't bound. Your mouth isn't bound. There are ways to see and get to the truth and clarity. So it's almost like there's something you don't want to really deal with here. So this surrounds your entire reading, the Eight of Swords. And up here in your highest energy is the Four of Wands. Now, this is a soulmate card, divine soulmate, union between two people. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of joy here. And this card can symbolize marriage. Why are you not seeing all the swords of truth and clarity here? Why are you choosing not to deal with it? Perhaps with this card being in your highest energy, perhaps there's something going on that you're living in a fear of maybe losing this type of energy. Let's just keep reading. I have the Three of Cups next to the Four of Wands and right above the Eight of Swords. So this is happy times, celebrations. You know, I feel like you are engaged to someone or, you know, about to be married or are married. But you're definitely seen as a couple with somebody here. And there's something you're not dealing with because you don't want to upset the delicate order of things right now. I have the Three of Cups. It looks like there's celebration. It looks like people. It feels like a engagement dinner or something like that because I have the Six of Wands right next to the Three of Cups. This is success and love. That top row is awesome. That wreath there can mean engagement. These wands coming up in the background are people who celebrate with you. And they're right here. It's right. They're celebrating. People see you as a couple with someone, which is a soulmate. And I think that you plan on getting married, moving in together. Maybe you're having a child. There's something of celebration coming up in this. But you have an energy around this. That there's some kind of truth or clarity you're not really dealing with from choice, okay? I have the Ace of Cups right under the Four of Wands and next to the Eight of Swords. The Ace of Cups, this is, you know, somebody is handing you a giant cup of love here. Maybe you don't have the feelings that you think you should have for this relationship. Maybe they are the ones that really have the feelings, but you want to go with it anyway. That could be. On the other side of the Eight of Swords is the Eight of Cups. And it's like there's a cup that is missing. I feel like this is what you're not dealing with. I think you're thinking of that this isn't right for you. That you want to move on from this, but you've got yourself in too deep. Oh my gosh, could that possibly be? Let's see if you really walk away, because in the Eight of Cups, you are turning your back on love. So I feel like I said before, they have a lot of love for you, but I don't know if you have the love to return. I have the 10 of Swords under the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this bothers you a lot. And I think you feel like you've gotten in too deep. That you've taken this thing too far. And I think you want to run. It might just be cold feet. That's all it could be. But it is going to come to an end, okay? This is the end of pain, the end of torturous thoughts. And that's under the Ace of Cups. So instead of it causing you a lot of love, it's actually causing you pain that you haven't been really dealing with, but you're going to. Hey, you've been in a spiritual lesson. I got the Judgment card right under the 8 of Swords and right next to the 10 of Swords. You've been going through a spiritual lesson, a test of the universe somehow. Your guardian angels and spirit guides there, they've been blowing that horn down on you to get you to awaken to something. It's probably to take that blindfold off and look at the truth and the clarity. You come to your wit's end. I don't think it gets to the point you can't take it anymore. It's like your wit's end. You feel dragged through the mud, and you're really thinking of walking away from this relationship. I don't know if that's what your guardian angels and spirit guides expect you to do. Whatever it is, you are awakening to it. I think more, it's like you need to pay attention to your own feelings and how your actions affecting everybody else up here. Oh, let's see what the second half has. Wow, Sagittarius. You've got yourself in a pickle. That's what it looks like. And you're not quite sure how you want to deal with it. But the first step is acknowledging what's going on here. And I think it's your feelings. Oh, the Empress and the Emperor. Oh my gosh. This is probably a twin flame relationship, and it started with the Four of Wands. It's probably a twin flame relationship. That makes it difficult. 95% of them don't work out. But when they do, they're absolutely beautiful. Let's see where this is going. For Sagittarius. I have the Empress up in your highest energy. You know, you really are a beautiful person, okay? That's why you haven't said anything, I think. That's why I don't think you really know how to handle this situation. This is a card for Libra or Taurus, so one of those could be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around the reading. But the thing about the Empress, male or female, is that you are loving, kind, thoughtful, considerate, trusting, giving. You have so many beautiful qualities about you. Whoever you decide to spend the rest of your life with, which is what I see right here, must have a lot of those same qualities. And you know that. I think you know that. And I think you're wondering if they do or not. There could be a pregnancy involved in this. Or if you're a mother or a father, you could be a really good mother or father. Now the Empress is right next to the Hanged Man. This is like seeking enlightenment from the universe. The card of enlightenment. The head is all lit up, and we really got to look around this card. And on one side's the Empress, and the other side's the Emperor. They're saying, hey, look, this is a twin flame relationship. This person, you've got such a connection. It is super. It's a super connection. Doesn't mean you have to marry them, okay? But the Emperor now this is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is about holding true to yourself. This is about like making up your mind. This could be the energy of the other person. And the other person could be very stubborn. They could be set in their ways. They could be like my way or the highway. They could be kind of controlling, demanding. They could be a leader in their profession. They're the type that goes by the book. They're very well liked and respected by others. It's the ones closest to them that can see another side to them. I think this is why you're thinking of leaving the relationship, that you see another side of them, and it's a side that you're not sure that you could live with for the rest of your life. I have the Knight of Wands under the Empress. Yeah, you're thinking of taking off. The Knight of Wands. You're thinking of walking away. And I think at times, sometimes, you feel like you can't get away fast enough. But are you going to walk away? You feel like it. I got the Knight of Cups right under the Hangman. Let's look at this card. It's right next to the Knight of Wands. No, I don't think you're really going to walk away. I think you just feel like it. It might be cold feet, like I said to begin with. Under the Hangman, enlightenment. This is sincere love. They have a sincere cup of love for you, okay? If that's what you're wondering about. Now, do you have a sincere cup for them? I think you do. I think you're just afraid. I think that you're just, you know, having second thoughts and overthinking things. Because swords are, there's a lot of thoughts involved with these swords. And you've got the 8 and the 10 here. I think you're overthinking things. I think there's an honest and truthful conversation that comes up about the love. I got the Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around the reading. It's right under the Emperor. I think you're going to talk about the love. I think you're going to ask for more truth. I think you're going to speak your truth. I think you're going to come right out and say, look, I'm afraid. I'm scared. I'm afraid it might not work out. I'm afraid that, you know, once we're married, things will change. Whatever it is that's on your mind, this is an honest communication, and it's back and forth. And I think it's with this Emperor person. And it is about the love, about the sincerity of the love. I think it's about it lasting. I think it's about one of the two of you running out. You're afraid it won't last. But here's the World card right under the Knight of Wands and right next to the 9 of Wands, the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Wands. You are entering a new life cycle, okay? It's the World. This might even stand for a honeymoon or something, because it can be travel. So you might have to travel to go have this conversation with them, or this is about the honeymoon, in that you really are going to follow through with it, but not until after you have this honest and truthful conversation. I have the High Priestess next to the World. This is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So just pulling back that pomegranate curtain, listen to what your intuition is telling you. Listen to what yourself is telling you, because that's where your answers are. You're seeking enlightenment. A lot of your answers just lay within you. You already have the answers to those questions. Are they sincere? Yes, they're sincere. Are you afraid? Yes. I really think that you are having cold feet. I think part of your lesson here is to trust yourself, because the High Priestess is here. I think you need to put trust in others. Maybe you have a trust issue with people. And I think trust is something that you just need to, sometimes you just got to trust that, you know, they're sincere. Well, they are sincere. You're going through, and this is something you're going to talk about. I got the 5 of Wands. You're going through a lot of stress, confusion, and anxiety right now about this whole situation. And if you just listen to your intuition, that is the advice right here. Pay attention to your intuition. Don't let outside forces or things that have happened in the past influence your decisions today. All right? So talk about it. That is advice from the universe. And then it looks like you will be moving forward together. Oh my goodness. Let's look at the bottom card for Sagittarius, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around the reading. But look at that pentacle. That is all about security, stability, groundedness. It lands right on your energy of the Empress. I think you're going to get through this. And I think you will end up in a commitment with this twin flame. And you're going to be seen as a couple. Everybody's going to celebrate your love. And I think you're going to get through it with flying colors. And you're going to enter a whole new life cycle with this person. Wow. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.